Oh yeah, we live. Here we go. I'm gonna go without the headphones today. Yeah, keep my head down. Keep my head down. Yeah, let's make sure we got the vocals right. Welcome to the Lucrative Podcast, baby. Episode 14.
Episode 14, baby. It is.
We 14 in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey.
It is your boy, Steel Rain.
Yeah.
For those who don't know me, it's Steel, man. I'm here with your boy, IB Naker God, as he is now formerly known.
The realest Naker of them all, you see.
Facts. For those who are tuned in, man, let me know if the mic's too loud. We're changing some things up, switching some things up, and hopefully nothing's going too crazy. But hopefully we sound good in the headphones and whatnot. I'm gonna try not to be too turned up because I feel like maybe it's just my headphones, but I feel like I'm super loud right now. But I don't know. I can't really tell. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Did I? I don't know if it's because it's in my headphones or if it's on the actual.
Check it out right quick, y'all. We 14 in. We still gotta figure this shit out.
No, it's only because we changed some things up.
To get things perfected, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying? So
it is what it is.
I will get into it in a second.
That Cyberpunk looking crispy though. I wonder if everybody playing it.
it's not out yet.
When they gonna want to play it? It look hard. I ain't gonna lie.
It look good. It looks like we sound good.
Right.
I don't sound like I'm too loud. Actually, turn me down just a smidgen.
Turn what you hear down or turn it
Turn the mic down just a smidgen.
right.
You know, a smidgen.
Yeah, I think
So maybe now I could come back and be like, yo, what's going on? It is the Lucrative Podcast, the Lucrative Forever Podcast. I'm sitting here with your boy, I be Naker Guy.
me.
And for those who don't know, it is Steel, man. Just call me Steel, man. You ain't gotta call me Rain. You ain't call me nothing. You can call me Steel. Hold on, actually, let me turn the camera.
There you
Can
go.
you see me?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah. That's what I like to see. Anyway.
You got the tongue of a lamb.
Niggas, I got the tongue of a lamb. I know I'm not centered. I'm not centered on camera. Okay, adjust it a little bit. But anyway, man, what is going on, man?
Bro,
it's been a week.
it's been a dead week. It's been
last,
low key kind of
last
like
episode.
A dead week.
Well, dead week.
Yeah.
What you mean?
It's been low key dead. We ain't really get like nothing. You know what I'm saying? No crazy news, nothing.
I mean, there's a few things. There's a few things, man.
What you got for me?
I mean, there's a few things. Look.
What you got for me?
Well, there's some gameplay for Spider-Man that came out. Spider-Man Miles Morales. I don't know if you checked that out. Looks pretty straight. I ain't gonna lie to you. What else came out? There was the PS5 finally showed their user interface. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna pull up on that too. We just want
That's pretty much it. Oh, and apparently,
what?
the PS5 UI is in 4K, and the Xbox is in 1080. And apparently, the UI makes the console a better system as far as like the image quality of your UI.
Okay.
That's what determines what system's better right now. So
that determines whose system's better based on if your UI can put out.
can you matter of fact, hold on. Can you turn it to you? How loud is your mic? Your mic all the way up?
Nah,
Turn it up.
I need to go up.
Yeah, turn it up. I turned it down because I thought it needed to come down, but turn it up.
All right.
There you go. Boom. I guess you were just a little low.
Yeah, you know you gotta talk into this mic and shit.
Nah, it's all good. But fucking, what was I saying? But yeah, so apparently the fact that the PS5 has a 4K UI, because it came out there it was a 4K UI. Okay, right? This is a preview bit. This is in preview, right? Because we don't know what it's gonna look like when it come out. So the Xbox's UI right now is in 1080p.
Okay.
But it's snappy, it's responsive, people are loving
It's a
it.
UI.
It looks clean. But at the end of the day, it's a UI. But apparently, the UI is what makes that. Your UI determines how beast of a console you have.
Can't.
I'm just telling you
Well,
what
I'm
people
just
are saying
thinking,
on
like,
Twitter, man.
How? Because okay,
I'm just telling you what people telling me on Twitter.
so you telling me the UI makes the whole thing faster or not? That's what they're saying, or is that what it is?
They're saying because the PS5 has a 4K UI, the Xbox
it's
the
stronger now,
Xbox is
it's
lying.
powerful now.
Xbox is lying. Microsoft is lying to you about what you're really getting in your box,
shit.
and
I like this shit.
all you can do is 1080p games or
They telling us we
that
ain't.
show-
Hold
that
on, so
shows
now they
you the
saying
truth.
we ain't got 4K.
that shows you the true power. They're lying to you.
So now we ain't even got 4K.
Yeah, bro, that's what they're saying. That's what the hype beasts are saying.
They're saying we don't have 4K because our user interface is 1080p.
right now. Yes, the console isn't even out yet.
So
Yeah, like
this almost remind me of that sucker ducking ass nigga, the Messiah I seen on this podcast earlier that you showed me.
okay.
It sound like is this person that you saw on Twitter?
Nah, he's not.
Is like that because I ain't gonna take it
following
serious.
I don't think I'm following him specifically, but there is.
Does he have a following that's gonna believe that shit?
But there's quite a few people who really feel that way.
For real?
I mean, but it's the same thing with the exclusives.
Nah.
So,
Here we go with the exclusive shit.
I mean,
What up,
that's the other
Deshaun? I
thing.
see you, Naker. Yeah, welcome to the Naker gang. Yeah.
What's up, you naked?
But yeah, first of all, at the end of the day, 1080p UI, I I ain't gonna
right now it's 1080.
Even then, so fucking what? I guaranteed our games are still gonna push faster. Our games are gonna push harder. I better check on it. We still gonna load faster than them. And then you want to talk about the UI? They finally did a change. That shit looks like a phone. It looked like an Android user interface. If you want to say something,
see with
like
that,
it don't look
you
like.
brought up a good point with that earlier.
It looks like a fucking it look like a tablet, and then a whole bunch of damn bullshit. Look like your recent activity takes up majority of your screen. That's 4K.
I mean,
what is 4K about y'all unit interface? What is it? What is their unit interface? What is it? I loved it until they showed me all that shit that popped up across the screen. I thought it was just gonna be that basic little bar at the bottom. You put your, you know what I'm saying, whoop-de-whoop on there for your background. Yeah. There you go. All your little tabs and shit are right there. You click that bitch and it pops up what you need. Yeah. No, these dumb motherfuckers want to put all that stupid shit across the screen. Yeah. And that makes you just have to do more clicking left and right. You know what I'm saying? Getting lost and shit and all that.
I mean,
shit.
To be fair though, we do the same thing on Xbox. Except
what do you? I don't know. I can argue that.
What I like better on
I don't do a lot of left and right.
What I like, but because everything is within like 3
right
clicks.
There. Or you press the button, boom, it's right there.
But I mean, as far as like the tiles and everything, like if you want to go to the store, if you want to go to clips, if you want to go to the community.
So what is the point of this big ass bar across the screen?
It's just the way that
it's just filling up real estate. Now, that's y'all version of being different now, or you just.
I like what
you know me. I'm a big simple but powerful type of person.
Have you peeped the new Xbox UI?
No, I'm waiting.
No,
I just peeped this one today because you told me about it, and then I just went and peeped, and I'm like, oh, it looked good until I seen all that shit come across the screen. Yeah, you delete that. I like it because it's simple, straight to the point, and you got your little tabs right there. You know what I mean? Boom. Then I'm watching the video.
Like an Xbox.
If you watch the video, the PS5, I'm getting off topic, I'm just talking freestyle.
No,
I'm watching the PS5 video, right? Boom. Right. He comes to a point where the man's is about to he's about to screen share.
Right.
Or whatever.
Right.
I thought, I was about to give him hella props for this. I thought they was about to do it because the way he was jumping in and out of the game.
Right.
You know what I mean? Nigga, we do that too. But needless to say. I thought he was about to screen share it, put it in the corner, and then continue playing the game and watch it at the same time, basically multitasking. He ain't do that though. He exit out of it. And I feel like they showed something right there. I pay attention to the subtle shit like that, because why wouldn't you do it? He did all this movement, he moved it and everything. Yeah. Like you could position it to put it somewhere.
Right.
Hit X and accept it and go ahead and just bang. He backed out. Why you backed out? Is it not ready?
It wasn't ready.
Why is it not ready? Don't show us something if it's not ready, because I pay attention to that type of shit.
I mean, but again, to be fair,
it's almost there. I like it though. I ain't gonna cap. I kind of like it.
To play devil's advocate though, Xbox does like to show us games and shit, and they not ready.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Yeah. But again, we Xbox niggas ain't coming at.
Nah.
We're not coming again. You can't. I can say that because we're on the defense. You can't. You know what I'm saying? We can't justify that if we're on the offensive side, but that ain't the case right now.
Yeah.
So we do it too, but we ain't coming at y'all though. Y'all, these motherfuckers approaching the conversation.
I mean,
them Sony fanboys coming at us.
It be going both ways, but the narrative is definitely on Xbox. But it's mainly because Xbox hasn't proven itself thus far as like. Being dependable as far to put out heavy hitters, being dependable as far as like putting out a variety of games.
Game-wise, they haven't been dependable.
Or just having something that's outside of Gears, Halo, and Forza.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
But they have been dependable for one thing,
now,
though.
There
are other things. Nah, fuck the games. At the end of the day, because you can argue that on both sides.
I mean, yeah.
But as far as services... them online services and all of that.
But that's what's mattered. Yeah, again, I mean, we always talk about that.
That's what matters though. And that's what I got a problem with a lot of PlayStation arguments, because they be trying to neglect that.
Yeah, and try to ignore the service side of it.
Yeah, like that shit don't matter.
Like you got games.
Like to me, you can't put the term hardcore gamer and PlayStation together. To me.
Why?
When it was free, where was everybody at? Niggas was on, all the hardcore niggas was playing Xbox because you had to pay for it. Point blank period. That'll rest my case. I ain't got to argue no more. Because when you pay for something, you ain't going to pay to be ass. But you'll play something for free and be ass. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting
Nowadays,
at. Like,
you just paying to
now it's
trash
just,
or
it's,
good.
but we talking about back then though when it started.
No, that's a fact.
So nah, nigga, ain't no fucking hardcore and PlayStation going together. It never was.
Nah,
Everybody know.
Third person.
Let's go down the list then. When you play Call of Duty on Xbox, niggas and you wanted to get your KD shit and look good, you go play on PlayStation. It is what it is. All the weakness. Why? Because Call of Duty you had to pay for it on Xbox because of, you know what I'm saying, live. Yeah. But you can play on PlayStation for free. The same Modern Warfare 2. Them trash niggas over there. Everybody know that.
I think it was more so because, I mean, yeah, because
PlayStation got the whack niggas.
At that time,
well, they had them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna call everybody whack now. Yeah. I ain't gonna say that.
I mean, it's
I'm a little ignorant right now.
It's
but fuck that. It is what it is.
It's definitely gonna be different now because the I mean, like
they paying now. So I mean,
honestly, I feel like Sony's like 5 years behind Microsoft. Honestly,
as far as what?
As far as actually, I feel like Sony's
that's a jump.
Service side. I feel like Sony's about 5 years behind Microsoft.
I think they're there. I just don't think they can catch them. To be 100, I don't think they can catch.
They're not there because the only reason I say that is because Microsoft has been so since 2013. Again, y'all, I mean, it's something y'all got to pay attention to. 2013, Microsoft started noticing that they needed to swap over to focusing more on the service side of things for Xbox. But that's when you really notice the change. That's when they came out and said, "Hey, we're trying to do this all digital shit. You either fuck with it or you don't."
Yeah,
pretty much that's what they said.
Yeah,
not
you gotta have good.
You know,
basically,
you need the internet.
You need good services,
you know what I'm saying?
Online services. A lot of people, before you even get to that digital.
A lot of people wasn't fucking with that shit.
Right, I remember.
So that fucked them up. And it was good for PlayStation, but it still played out in the end, as we see now.
Yeah,
we're 10 years later from that, damn near. Well, what? That was 2013. It's 2020 now. So what? 7 years? Exactly. 7 years ago, they said, "Yo, we're going to a digital age." Guess what? We're in 2020, about to go into 2021. Guess what age we're in?
Yeah.
Guess what? Nobody cops like. I'm not gonna say nobody because people do still buy hard discs, but speaking for myself and speaking for a lot of the people that I know and am involved with, they buy
the
digital.
Generation under us.
Even the generation under us, they buying
digital.
They're not playing hard. They're not buying hard discs anymore. So it's like,
unless you consider collector items, you take it that far with it.
But you see the play. But you see the main play, right?
Yeah.
Somebody brought up a good point that the reason why Apple makes a lot of money off of their gaming division is because Apple doesn't even spend money on that for real. People make stuff to put on Apple. Apple doesn't have fucking their own gaming division to really get all that to pump out games for them.
They have the platform. They
just have a platform,
and they're gonna charge you.
And they get straight capital, right?
Yeah.
They were saying, somebody was brought up to the example that back in the day when Microsoft was having that hard time in 2013, when it seemed like it was real spooky for Microsoft, they were saying Satya Nadella, the guy who's basically over Microsoft, was like, "Yo," Phil went to him and was like, "Yo," because they were about to probably pull out the gaming division. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So Phil went to his boss basically and was like, "Look, man, I know it looks like we're going downhill right now, but I think I can switch stuff up. Give me some time."
Yeah.
Right? And then boom, that's when you hear, "Oh, everything's going digital. We're moving this way, this, that, and the other thing." Over the last 7 years, you've been seeing that. "Oh, we're moving this way, and this way, and this way." People keep throwing shade at Microsoft, and then boom, now you see a couple years ago, xCloud comes out.
Right.
Preview program. Because I know there's some of y'all want to be for real and be like, "Oh, xCloud just came out." No, it's been out for a while, and I've been in the preview. I've been testing it, so it's been around for a while. xCloud in the beginning was terrible, to be real. xCloud right now is pretty fucking legit for what it is.
Yeah.
Like, that's part of the reason I feel like Google backed out, because they saw what the play was. They don't have any content except for what's already out there, and why would I try to play on an extra device just because it's more convenient or whatever the case? When I gotta probably have a PC, I probably have a PlayStation, or I probably have an Xbox. So you know what I mean? So it's Google still has some steps that they gotta move through, some waves they gotta really dive into before they step on the scene. The closest person is gonna be Amazon, you know what I'm saying? And that's who I feel like Microsoft has been paying attention to this whole time. Because Microsoft, I mean, if you really look at it, Amazon is like how Walmart used to be. You know what I mean? Like nowadays, you go to Amazon for everything. Yeah. You can really get everything off of Amazon, except like, I don't know, food for real. You know what I'm saying?
Like real deal groceries.
Like real deal groceries, you can't. Like, but if it's anything doesn't have to be refrigerated or whatever the case, easy.
I think them niggas selling snow crabs.
What's crazy is,
I think they selling shit frozen.
I wouldn't trust that shit. He about to send me some weird shit. No, that's a fact. But no, but there's possibilities for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what makes it crazy is the fact if Amazon is already moving into a space, basically taking over the modern day home, making you not even want to leave your crib. Yeah. What do you think gaming's been doing? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And now that there's 2.2 billion gamers on cell phones,
you know they trying to tap one of them bees. Yeah.
And they're going to. I feel like at some point, it might not be 5. It might not be 5
years. How them games run on xCloud versus the mobile version of certain games.
As the technology gets better,
niggas ain't gonna be getting.
It's gonna be stupid. I mean, you can't beat the at-home console PC experience, whatever the case. But the smoother you make it for just your average consumer to
making
easily
gaming effortless, seamless.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
where it's just the transitions, just like you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's like your phone does.
Exactly.
And the ability to put all that into your pocket, even if you're not a serious gamer, you're gonna want to have You're gonna want to have Game Pass. And that's how they say, it's Game Pass Ultimate because of the access. Oh, I can play on Xbox, I can play on PC, I can play on my phone, I can play on my tablets. I can play. Basically, it's going to be everywhere. Especially when they finish cutting the corners that they need to cut with the Apple Play.
Which we've seen.
You know what I'm saying?
We knew they were going to do it on the browser the minute you can't get on that. Like you should.
Microsoft has backup plays.
It was just convenient. Always going to be
It
the backup.
was just
get on the web browser.
It was just convenient that they brought out that they were going to do that after Amazon said they was going to. That's the way they're doing it.
Yeah,
because it seemed like a few days later, Microsoft is like, yeah, we're doing that too.
We need to hop on. Yeah, facts. Especially with
or maybe it's what they've been working on because it was like the backup plan, which is highly likely. I don't think Microsoft just went to Apple and was like, yeah, bro, here, take it for what it is.
Yeah,
and Apple just was like, no. With GameStop, no. I know a lot of people have been talking about it throughout the week, and I do want to get your opinion on it too, because I feel like we grew up with GameStop. You know what I'm saying? We grew up with multiple EB Games, Blockbuster, Hollywood movies, Play and Trade. You know what I'm saying? Facts. But we grew up with all that. So I wanted to get your opinion how you felt about this, the Microsoft and GameStop team up. Because apparently what's going to happen with that is that GameStop is going to put basically Xbox in the front of the store. So it's the first thing you've seen. Like it's important, not just shoved off in the corner somewhere. You know, that's kind of how it is now.
If that's what the deal is for, I ain't going to do shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll jump into it.
Microsoft, yeah.
We'll jump
all I
into
know is Microsoft is going to benefit from that. GameStop ain't.
Yeah. Because I do want to talk about it. I want to get your opinion.
Be able to walk into an Xbox store.
Yeah.
That's
we'll get into it. But my bad. Back to jump back on topic. Okay, so we're going to take it a step up. We went from cell phones down, boom, all access. You're already paying for your phone monthly half the time. Especially if you get a brand new phone, Every time a brand new phone come out, or every time your upgrade is ready, you cop that new phone.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Take good care of your phone.
So you already paying.
You pay half off. You usually always spend $500 every year to upgrade your phone.
So you're paying less than $60 to pay on your phone anyway, right? Yeah. Somebody giving you the offer saying, "Yo, I can give you a brand new console for $35." 25 if you really don't want to spend the extra 10. What sane person is going to be like, no, I ain't trying to do that. Well, there is no interest. It's just going to depend on the credit. But it's the option. Yeah. That's what I'm getting at with it. It's like the option that the Xbox All Access is giving people also is going to bring in so much more people, or some people who just, they might not know shit about gaming, but $25, $35 for a brand new console, no interest, might help some young guy in college build credit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's dope. I feel like that's who it would affect the most. The college kids and people that are really the up and coming gamers. You know what I'm saying? The parents of the up and coming gamers. You know what I'm saying? That's who's gonna affect. And if not, boom, let's go ahead and take that next step up. $300.
Yeah.
Let's be real. $300 ain't bad. Really consider what you're getting in that console. I know a lot of people like to throw flack at dirt, but again, enough people have talked about it, man. But dirt is not Forza. You can't expect Forza out of dirt. It's a rally game. It's a fun game. It's just meant to be. It shows you. They were showing you what the system was capable of. 120 frames on a console is crazy because a lot of people go on low settings to play on 120 frames on PC. And at $300 for you to be able to do that is wild. That's a deal. I'm telling you, it's a bargain. There's nothing wrong with it. That's just showing you the potential. And you're next generation because that CPU is an 8x16. You know what I'm saying? So you got the power there. It's a Zen 2 chip. It's a gen behind. That's all right. It's gonna be good for at least the next 10. You know what I mean? Then you got the next step up. You want to spend some for real money? Because let's be honest, that Series S might be $300, but it come with 500 gigs of space. It's an SSD. You're gonna need more space than that because these games ain't playing on these consoles if you don't have an SSD. Valhalla straight up says in the system requirements, you need an SSD. You need 50 gigs of SSD space. I was like, damn, 50 gigs ain't bad. That's actually a solid size. That was kind of taken aback by that. I was like, damn. Especially from what I've seen, the game looks massive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's 50 gigs on an SSD. Not bad. But boom, enough 50 gig games. Not every game's gonna be 50 gig, but enough 50 gig games, you're gonna run out of space. You get more
80 to 100 on average.
To get more space is 200 right now. To get a new space, to get more space for the consoles right now, it's gonna run you another 200. So yeah, you might as well get the Series X. Get you that 800 or whatever they're gonna give you. You know what I'm saying? And just swap games back and forth. Because let's be honest, this is another conversation I had with people earlier in the week because they were talking about hard drive space. Or just talking about
they're gonna make
external hard drives or whatever the case. But people have external hard drives today. You don't have to get an external SSD that's gonna match the same speeds. No, you can't play games off of it like we do now. Yeah. But at least you can put your games somewhere. So it's already downloaded. The only thing you gotta do is copy them over. Which with these SSDs, kind of like how we've been peeping with PC. With the SSDs, you can move games back and forth within 5 minutes. Yeah. It's not bad. I can go outside, schmo, take a shit, come back, and boom, we ready. Mm-hmm. That's not bad. That's next gen. You feel me? Yeah. Because right now, a lot of people are used to
it take load times.
Yeah. A lot of people are used to 30 frames.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not gonna go on a rant, but y'all gotta stop selling for 30 frames. 30 frames cannot be the option. It cannot be 4K 30. No, I don't care about
30,
none of that.
Throw up.
I don't care about none of that. 4K 30 can go in the trash. Burn it alive. It's its own naked. Telling you, I'm good off of that. We are not running no 4K 30 no more. I hardly like
4K 60.
I've been saying since I've had the ability to play 60 frames. I mean, shit. It's been about 6 years now since I've really paid attention to like my frames and whatever else since I got a new PC 6 years ago. Yeah. I've been upgrading since, so for the naked y'all can hush. But that's besides the point. Since I played 60 frames, Shadow of War is a perfect example of a game that I played at 60 frames that was 30 on console. Yeah. That once I played it on 60, you
felt the difference.
I couldn't go back.
Yeah.
I tried to play it on console and I was like, this shit feels fucking too slow. Yeah. I can't deal with this shit. Yeah. It didn't feel good. I was like, yeah, this turns me off.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people don't realize that too. What turns a lot of people off of a game is the way that the game feels.
Yeah, and that feeling is the frames per second.
And guess what? That feeling, that's next gen.
Yeah.
People are so fucking focused on resolution right now. Oh, it needs to be 4K. Bruh, we're capped off right now.
For real.
Graphics ain't gonna get much better. But I don't know if y'all haven't looked at Gears of War lately, but they're about to drop an update for Gears of War with textures that are higher than what PC has right now. For the Series X.
Series X, yeah.
But guess what?
Yeah, I saw the Cold Train.
But
That nigga looked real.
That nigga looked
nigga looked real.
That nigga was on point.
Like spot on.
I was like, yo, that's the best looking character design I've ever seen in my life.
Man. Them graphics look crazy.
Other than Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid has some good character
design. You know me. I always bring up Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Gears,
Phantom Pain was... A lot of people don't like Phantom Pain, but
I don't know why.
I thought it was hard.
Bro, that's one of my...
I know why.
Metal Gear Solid 5 was lit.
We might get into that towards the end of the podcast. That might be dope.
That shit.
But anyway,
you gotta play it.
But I don't know if y'all haven't looked at Gears lately, but they're gonna drop an update, and don't get it twisted. I know the update's gonna be for PC too, and it's gonna look that much better on PC. But that's the point. Yeah. Gears is an old game looking better than any game, game that's out right now. We're waiting to see how Cyberpunk look for real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're waiting to see what Valhalla look like for real. Hey, and don't get it twisted. That Valhalla gameplay that y'all saw was on a Series X. Don't sleep on it. Mm-hmm. Look at it. It was captured on Series X. You can say what you want, but we got gameplay. It's a multi-plat.
Oh yeah, for that.
But we
got
gameplay.
For that nigga that said he hasn't seen no gameplay from the.
Yeah. I just want that point to be known.
I
just want that point to be known.
I got a 1v1. Yeah.
Now, if we're talking about exclusive, we'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, so boom, now we're at the top level of everything, because that was the original point. With 4 different options, pretty much. We got mobile, you got Xbox All Access. By the way, that comes with Game Pass. You don't have to pay out of pocket for that. 2 years of Game Pass, included in your $25 purchase. You have your $300 option. You have your $500 option. You got 400 different options. You know what people are talking about on Twitter right now about ZeniMax and exclusives and shit? Mm-hmm. Oh, why isn't it on PlayStation? Oh, y'all said exclusives don't matter. Now y'all care about exclusives. No, it's not that we all of a sudden... I'm speaking for myself. I'm pretty sure my guy feel the same way. I will rant about this. I'm pretty fucking sure that it's not about exclusives fucking mattering or not. Xbox is giving you 4 different ways to play a game. Here. And you're mad that PlayStation isn't getting it? No, it's not exclusive to Xbox. So no, exclusives don't matter.
Right.
That's been my thing with PlayStation.
Argument.
That's my thing with PlayStation. Yes.
They're not selling just
in
a
the
console.
Old ways.
That's how they used to. That's the old war. That's the old war they're fighting. They still come with the same tactics as they used to. Like the last game war that they just did, console war. Yeah. You see, look at the basic moves. Ain't innovative, ain't changed shit. We'll see.
And now you mad because your favorite game is probably not gonna come to your system.
It'll be on PC.
When we've been over here.
It'll be on PC.
But we'll get to that. But we've been over here just kicking it back, cooling, letting Xbox know.
Big back being boo.
Yo, Xbox, you tripping? I don't know. You need to bring out some fire. You getting games are getting canceled. You're looking like you about to go in the dirt.
Yep.
You look like you about to shut down.
Yep. Whole time, like I said.
We've been talking about
what I said.
Let's
They'll
be real.
game you up, let you think some shit is going downhill, and then
yeah,
upside your fucking head. Yeah, look at these movies. Bitch.
Look where we're at now.
You're sending bees this way.
Look where we're at now.
Bees this way. Oh, come on, man.
I gotta consider, brother. Microsoft spent.
Called that shit.
Microsoft
that
spent
shit.
Sony's gaming budget on one acquisition, and they're about to spend more money on another acquisition.
Who you think?
We'll get into that too. But if we really want, actually, let's get into it now. If we really want to consider, because right now we're only thinking one or two people, because everybody else seems to be out of the picture, and we could be wrong. I could be off the rocker.
Yeah, it's all speculative.
But Ivy Naker said, I'm gonna let him tell you what he said. I personally think it's gonna be Capcom.
I think it's Sega.
If Xbox,
I think them niggas gonna go for Sega.
If Xbox gets Capcom,
and if they get Capcom,
Sony is in trouble. Sony has got to make some power plays.
We getting Street Fighter. You already know.
And it's not just about Street Fighter.
Yeah, no, it ain't about Street
Fighter. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying we need that. We need a banger. We need something to hit on.
Capcom has
games,
a vault.
Yeah.
That you could pull from. But don't get it twisted.
Don't fuck around and get Sega and goddamn revamp Sonic.
But that's
and not just Sonic.
But see, that's the only reason that people don't want for it to be Sega is because that's when you really think about it, that's all Sega can bring you is Sonic.
That's all they need to fucking bring you.
But Microsoft,
Sega was really supposed to be in their own lane like Nintendo. Yeah. They supposed to. They fell the fuck off. Cause you can't say it ain't no Sonic fans out there.
Sega got bullied out by PlayStation. I'm a Sonic fan, but the only reason I don't see Xbox getting Sonic.
But I can see what you're saying because it's two. Capcom got way. If it was between those two, yeah, Sega would have to
for the variety.
Yeah, Sega would get wiped out. They don't have enough
because they have to. Because I feel like Microsoft's main play. Because I mean, again, let's be completely honest.
Like you said, every quarter, right?
Xbox's main play is to have games in Game Pass to give you a reason to stay subscribed.
Yeah, play all type of shit. And
if you get Capcom,
that's all up.
You have games. Yeah. You can't say, "Oh, Xbox doesn't have games." You can. Like at that point, you just got to be like,
"They made the move."
That's it.
Yeah, you got to bow down.
Because the next thing,
where is your king?
No, because the only other thing that you could do at that point,
that's what I'll be like. Is this your king?
The only other thing you could do is put your games on PC.
That's it.
And guess what?
And focus on some VR shit. Something that niggas can't fuck with. I kept thinking, I still don't count that out with Sony. Even though I know they spending B's on them cars and shit.
I mean, so is Oculus though. Oculus is going hard too though.
VR.
And Oculus does it on its own.
Yeah.
You don't need a system for that.
Yeah. But hey.
But
Sony has a name though, so I can see them. True. If they was to take over, they better off bumping head to head with Oculus than Microsoft. Because at this point, you ain't got no fucking. Your gloves are lightweight at this point. Your hits don't matter.
They got exclusives though.
You ever been in a fight, nigga, when you punch a nigga and that shit ain't do shit?
It was his
like for real. You might have stole him and all. Bitch ass nigga. That nigga.
There was a Mexican guy I fought. I hit him a couple times.
And then he ate that shit.
That shit kind of hurt my hand. I thought I punched the shit out of that man. He ate that shit. They ain't lying when they say they got strong chin.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They got featherweight hands right now in this fight with Microsoft. They holding on. Yeah, all the fanboys are gonna hold on. They're gonna drag this shit out. But when you see where the money is spent, that they understand that this war is kind of dead. I think. They know because they can't spend the same type of money. And when you can't spend the same type of money, you're gonna lose. It is what it is.
Do you really think it's come down to more of the money play?
You want to know why? Yes. You want to know why? Because Microsoft has just started flexing their muscle.
They just y'all bet.
Microsoft done getting bullied?
Let's go ahead and just spend this bread. What's the point of having all this money and we ain't using it?
Well, I mean,
Smack, let's cop them.
That's why
Smack, let's cop these people. Smack, let's cop Elder Scrolls. Smack, let's go. And we got to smack y'all with one more, but we gonna leave that as a mystery.
Hey, and guess what? They about to drop another. They're about to do their XO event for Xbox the day before launch.
I'm trying to go to this.
It's gonna be digital. Yeah.
I forgot.
It's gonna be a digital event, and they're doing it the day before launch.
Yeah. See, had they ever did that?
And
before?
they're gonna announce it right.
That's never happened before.
They're gonna
see how innovative this shit is.
They're gonna show Hellblade 2 gameplay.
Yeah.
So
and you better come fucking correct.
They're showing some things.
You better come correct. Don't show me no book. What you said? They showing what?
Hellblade 2?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that.
But no, Hellblade 2 is important. You don't have to care about Hellblade, but it's definitely a game worth looking at because it shows.
I ain't never played that.
It's a game worth looking at mainly because of the graphical quality of it.
Okay, you know I'm a graphic.
Hellblade showed the graphic what the Xbox One X could do, basically.
It's gonna show what the Series S can do too.
Hellblade 2.
But I got gears for that.
But that's still an older game. We're talking about a newer game. This is a newer game that's going to be built for the Series X.
I get you. Yeah.
To really demonstrate the power of it.
Yeah.
So supposedly we're going to get some real.
They might even show Valhalla.
Some real gameplay
pushed out.
I don't know if they're going to, because they showed Valhalla already. I feel like
they ain't really show a lot though. They just it was cool, but we ain't see no hitting. When them frames get to jumping and shit.
I see what you're saying.
See what I'm saying? Real game, yeah, like
in town type shit.
Nigga, we in the Matter of Awards, 50,000 niggas around me, bitch, and do combos left and right. Let me see how that shit.
Yeah, because they did say, you can go do sieges on people. And
you feel me? Yeah, run that. Let me see how that looks when you run a siege against. You know what I mean? Yeah.
If they should show that. If they did it right, this shit should work smooth. Because Shadow of War,
that's how show us. Because if they don't show us, that's what I'm gonna pull out. Y'all talking all this shit, Microsoft. That, y'all doing moves, but you still can be bullshit.
Nah, this next little digital event that they do,
like the last event,
to be off
bullshit.
The chain. It has to be off the chain.
That last event was ass.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. This next event has to be off the chain because if it's not.
Yeah, you gonna drop. You fuck around and lose sales off of this event. Like, don't get it twisted. There's a catch with this.
You got power.
Let your shit fail. Let your shit fail. Let this event not go the way it's supposed to. Let you pull up another Halo motherfucking. Let you pull another Halo video out like that again. And see where your sales go now. Because now you playing with fire. That's cutting it too fucking close. If you cutting it this close, that means you need to know everything.
Yeah, you can't go hard as you can't go as hard as you've been going and then be like, we're gonna put some bullshit.
And then get up here, this gameplay.
I doubt that they're gonna do that.
This gameplay is from a PC.
I doubt they're gonna
beat the fuck.
I doubt they're gonna do that. I highly doubt
they can't.
I highly doubt
they can't. I'm telling you.
I feel like they're gonna show something.
I'm gonna watch it.
They're gonna show something to make you want to buy it.
What though? That's what I'm saying. What are they gonna show us?
We'll see. There's nothing that I can
gaming wise. There's nothing you can show me to make me want to cop that bitch. Your services make me want to cop it.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I mean, that's the way it's always been for me.
Yeah, your services make me want to get the next console.
As an enthusiast, I'm an enthusiast.
Because the games I want, they're gonna be there. But that's what I mean. That's why back in them other episodes I was saying, don't be trying to sell me on no games. Because at this point.
Well, because at the
end of the day,
you're
gonna get TDM in every game. You're gonna get a MMO. You're gonna get all that.
Yeah.
I need something so you know what you're gonna pay for. What perks am I getting with this little, you know what I'm saying, receipt when I spend this money? What am I getting besides just the game? I need services.
The overall quality of
facts.
My
I need
ecosystem.
all of that. Yeah, again,
how's my ecosystem?
It comes to that for me. So
that's what Microsoft's working. That's the play right now.
And if
the ecosystem's gonna be nasty.
Whether you think about it or not, you got an ecosystem, whether you know it or not, for the people that don't really pay attention to it.
Yeah.
When you got a phone, a laptop, and you got all this tech, and your car has it's a smart car,
right.
And technically you have an ecosystem, whether your shit's discombobulated or not, talking to each other or not, that's your problem.
Yeah.
But nowadays, You have an ecosystem, and the fact that a company is trying to help people besides Apple, which is why I always gave Apple credit, because hey nigga, they made life easy for me when you got all the equipment and you just live and your shit works for you.
I don't.
Yeah, that's the only thing I liked about them was it's effortless with their ecosystem.
I mean, Samsung's got better with their shit too.
Getting better, but
more
Apple's
so. I'm not gonna say Samsung. I'm gonna say. I would say Samsung has gotten better.
I would say Samsung.
I meant Google though.
Yeah,
Google's pretty lit. I ain't gonna. Yeah, Google's kind of like Apple.
That's what I mean. Like now, but you see, they have to get there. See what I mean? Which is why I'm actually, you know me, I swap wherever the fucking seasons go.
Yeah,
chameleon. That's why I switched back over to this because now everything's effortless as far as my ecosystem.
To that notebook.
Yeah. No 10 plus, but I want that no 10. But I say all that to say the fact that Microsoft is thinking about your ecosystem on a gaming level.
Right.
This ain't gonna be for us for real. This is actually the start for legits under us. This is the start.
It's gonna be great for that when your niece and nephew can ride with you
and instead of aggravating the fuck out of you for the Netflix that you ain't paid for.
Yeah.
Shit, they on Game Pass playing they shit.
Yeah,
minding
no
their motherfucking business.
Easy.
Like you'll be surprised. Like,
cause they got phones.
Can't say you
9 times out of 10 they got a phone. You got to get your kid a phone at some point. We live in a different age. 9 times out of 10,
but man, kids gonna have your old phone. It's just what it is.
It's not like back in the day.
Yeah, like nowadays, tech is here.
Yeah, that's a fact. It's a part of our life.
House, whether computers there or not, but tech is here.
Yeah,
you feel me? So even if you got 5 phones, that's an ecosystem.
People love the Alexa shit. I mean, I can't fuck.
I'm not an Alexa person. Yeah, no.
I'd rather make my own shit if that's the case. Like you were saying, what you say? Who's the African guy? What was the African voice you did? You say, what was his name gonna be?
I forgot what's the nigga name. Hello, my friend.
You're taking account balance.
Yeah, but for real though, get an AI with. Speaking of that, you know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for these companies through all of this. I'm still waiting on them to help recognize and bring awareness to, you know what I'm saying, to our situation as black people.
No, that's a fact. That's that shit, because that shit is important. Because there's not enough
to be for real. There's really not, and they ain't really saying too much neither. Microsoft ain't really saying too much about Black Lives Matter like that. Sony ain't really saying. They not going
neutral about it.
Yeah, and I got a problem with that. For what? What are you being neutral for? I get it because you need to say.
No, I think Microsoft did Microsoft.
I mean, they start putting little black people on the damn website and shit. When you go to the support thing, not the main website, but that's neither here or there. But all I'm saying is, we go hard for these companies. Pay attention to what the fuck they go hard for.
Right.
They go hard for their money.
Oh, that's
so I don't blame them doing that shit, but I'm also wondering when the fuck y'all gonna try to shed some light to this Black Lives, to this shit, to all this shit that just happened. Cause y'all are coming out with all type of shit. You doing press conferences, you doing all of this shit. You doing fucked up ass green ass press conferences shit, dropping whole ass Halo shit, and not once is anybody bringing up this shit on that stage.
I mean, that's on both sides.
Yeah, I got a problem with that. Microsoft and Sony. You know, that's what I mean. We are going hard. We go hard for these companies.
Yeah, no, we don't. I don't go hard for the company.
People go hard for these companies.
I don't go hard for the company. And I fuck with what I fuck with. That's it.
Yeah. And
I'm again, we're here to speak truth. Like,
that's why I be telling people,
I'm not ever gonna cap for the company.
Don't be a fanboy. Be a fanboy of your bread. Be a fanboy that you invested in that. And now I'm a fanboy of that particular moment. But don't be sitting there. You got to understand when the power has shifted.
Again, like our biggest
there was a
thing,
time when Sony took over.
So I mean, Sony's had the game this whole time. Sony was selling PlayStation 2s for like 17 years.
Nigga, I still got mine.
I
got mine, nigga.
No, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you know me. You know, I don't speak from a fanboy perspective. I'm a gamer, nigga. I do this shit. That's what I always say. I do this shit. If it's a hard ass game, I'm on it. I can play on both controllers. It don't matter to me. Yeah, I do this shit.
But I gotta pull you to it.
Yeah, you gotta pull. But I'm saying, like, whether a nigga wanna play Madden on 2K, Madden on Xbox on PlayStation, I don't have a preference.
See, people call you a casual if you say you just gonna play
say that shit, not bust your ass.
Some
nigga got me fucked up.
Some 2K.
Yeah. Do this shit say casual? Look at my setup. I bet you it don't say casual.
So what else? What else are we gonna call you casual for?
What? Because I'm casual with my
Apex.
money. You say what?
Because you're casual because you play all the free games and
that's a lie. I don't play all the free games.
You play sports games and what else? What else they gonna say?
What else they gonna say? You can't say I don't shoot because I definitely shoot. I'm busting shit.
They gonna say that's all you do.
I'm busting shit. What else do you do on a fucking game?
You're not playing any adventure games.
Yeah, I don't go adventuring. I shoot shit. Yeah. I shoot shit or I get buckets.
Nah, my overall point with that.
Fuck them niggas.
Is that whole like I understand what y'all be mean about the whole casual shit. But that shit, y'all be overhyping that shit. That shit is dead.
The people that saying it are casual people.
I see like. Cause it just depends. Y'all be throwing casual around just the same way y'all be throwing cap around. Yeah. And y'all be capping. That's what be funny about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't stand this shit.
But I mean that's just a whole different conversation. We ain't got to rant about the whole casual shit. It's just it's just be a pain.
Just pay attention to people that try to belittle shit.
Yeah, pay attention to people to belittle. We're not here for that. We're here to express our opinions on our passion because we really care about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Again, we're 14 episodes in, and I'll tell y'all again, we're here to give it to you live, raw, and uncut. That's the whole purpose. And we still learning. That's the whole purpose. If you mess with us, you mess with us. If you don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what it's about. We're gonna speak our truth because this is our passion. We invest in our passion, and that's what we're doing now, even in real life. You know what I'm saying? About to start school for cybersecurity. You know what I'm saying? Casual gamer sure damn sure they got your mic. You know what I'm saying? But again,
my bad.
People can't.
I'll flame a nigga up when you call me casual. Oh, right. So what's casual?
Yeah.
Let's check our receipts.
But
now we're going to see who's casual, and you don't want to do that over here.
Just to finish the thought though, like, no, you good.
Casual.
I do want to touch
me casual.
I'm just saying that's what they're gonna say. But like for example, we invested in our shit. For example, going to school for cybersecurity because I just need to get back into it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I be naked guy. I want to get into it, right back into it too. So boom, that's just.
I don't want to.
Okay, so he is my fault.
I don't have to fucking lie.
You know what I'm saying? You got the books.
Never lie.
You got the books, exactly.
I never lie.
But it's the investment.
Yeah, I do this shit.
It's an investment into your passion. Facts. So, it's investing into the passion, and I feel like that's what separates the casual from the hardcore, the casual from the people who actually care. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said on our podcast earlier this week, man, shout out to FC Violent, and also shout out to who else podcast was on this week? Noof Nukem. Because I was spitting some bars on there, and I was just basically like, man, at the end of the day, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Who cares about this shit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Speak your truth, come from your angle, and just don't be bullshitting about shit.
Yeah.
It was somewhere else I wanted to take that, but we were kind of starting to rant about that shit. So, but I mean, either way, man, just I remember, and soul. That's what I was talking to them boys about. Soul. There's not enough soul in gaming anymore.
Yeah.
Again, like, because they were talking about Ryan McCaffrey. And again, I could care less about the man. But I was telling them basically the reason that I don't listen to him, he's a dude from IGN. And it's part of the reason I don't listen to IGN no more. It's just because they don't have a soul. Like, there's a couple people on there that do. Like,
sound bland.
They sound bland, sound like you don't have it no more.
Yeah.
And it's because you working. I mean, that's cool. But
that's how
for me, like, I'll come at this angle every time because this is my angle. I don't have to soften myself up for nobody.
Or none
you know
of
what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll go through, break stuff down, talk.
I'm talking about mentally get ready to be in this mental zone to perform this type of way.
I'd rather just be natural because I feel like that's what people will connect with. The natural side of things, you speaking your truth, being completely honest, just talking about your passion. Because why not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At this point, I feel like we can bring culture into gaming in a way
that what I'm trying to do.
In a way that not a lot of people can. You can be goofy, you can be cool, you can be that nigger and do this. You know what I'm saying?
I can go bust a lick. I can take your bitch.
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, but and that's the point. And it's different for different people. Like I see a lot of people out there speaking their angle, speaking their truth. You know what I'm saying? And this is us speaking our truth. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Lucrative podcast is about. You know what I mean? We're gamers. Again, brother, we're two guys who became friends and then brothers through gaming. Like, y'all gotta understand that shit. That shit is crazy to think about. Like, to build a relationship with somebody off of a gaming experience that ends up becoming somebody that's really close to you and somebody that becomes like a brother to you is something that I can't imagine would happen in any other experience. You know what I'm saying? Of course it could.
There's a lot of kids doing
but,
that. You know what I'm saying? Getting that now.
And that's the way
the thing. Like, this
is
the way people talk to each other.
You're meeting people that you've never met before. You're talking to people you've never talked before. You're getting opportunities and chances, especially out in public. And that's how we met at school, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like off chance, boom. I'm telling you, man, there's plays that are happening on the Microsoft ends of things.
They go deeper than...
They go deeper than just exclusive. They go deeper than the 1080p UI that y'all know is going to get updated. That goes deeper than Dirt 5 looking a certain way. It goes deeper than, you know what I'm saying? Like, it goes deeper than all that. 2.2 billion people is who Microsoft's trying to touch. Instead of the 300 million people that are on a console. You know what I mean? That's the difference. It's not just about people on PC. It's not about people on Xbox. It's not about people on PS4, on the PlayStation side. Who cares about any of that? Xbox said, we're giving you 4 options.
Because there's 4 different ways people play games.
Exactly. If you really look at it. It's not a bad thing. And like, y'all would have just, again, you're capping for a company that's not paying you. You know what I mean? And if it was on the opposite side, we'd be throwing the same smoke. I like Xbox because I've invested in the Xbox. I saw the plays. That's why I'm Xbox.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I say that. But at the end of the day, I'm a gamer. You know what I mean? I just play certain types of games. I'm more of a multiplayer gamer nowadays. You know what I mean? It was for a long time. I wasn't trying to buy a game if it didn't have multiplayer on it. For what?
After Gears dropped, I stopped playing.
Why? Because it's $60 game. It's not like we was getting a lot of money, getting mad money at the time in the situation that we was in. It just wasn't like that. Again, our parents didn't see the play in gaming like that. You know what I mean? They didn't see where it could really work. So our attention went other ways. And that's okay, because boom, we're here now. You know, for example, my daughters want to start getting into the YouTube thing. I'm gonna gotta wait till you get a little older, personally. This is the way I'm doing things, but it just goes to show you how real this is, how real speaking your truth is, and how important that getting gaming on multiple platforms and on multiple devices, it's just gonna change the game up, man. And y'all gotta be ready for that shit. There's nothing wrong with it. I can't just be mad at it and start capping. Like, you can't just be mad. You just mad. You're mad that shit's not the way it was before. So now you don't want shit to advance.
Right.
Look at you. Look how you starting to sound. It doesn't even sound. They don't even sound right. Just pay attention to this shit, man. With that, brings me into is Spider-Man Miles Morales worth you buying another console, or should you just play it on PlayStation 4? I wanted to bring that up.
That the Messiah motherfucker was saying about exclusives, but their exclusive is on the 4 Pro.
Yeah, and on the regular PlayStation.
Yeah,
but it's exclusive.
I can't wait to
PlayStation.
I swear to God, my body is
and the only reason I brought this topic, only reason I brought this topic up is because people say, oh, and there's nothing wrong with this either, because I mean, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If I had the bread, I'd probably do it too. But I'd rather spend that bread into my PC though. This is me. I'll get an Xbox and spend it on my PC. But right now, I'm not even gonna upgrade. So, but I will get into that too, because I do want to talk to y'all about that, because I feel like it's an important topic. Because it goes over a lot of people's heads. But only reason I wanted to bring Spider-Man up is because I put down the topic: is Spider-Man worth $400? Because Spider-Man Miles Morales. I mean, the only reason I say that is because the game is coming. Not only is older Spider-Man game, the 2018 version, but Miles Morales is also coming with all the new graphic fidelity and all the new the better frame rates and everything else. They're still giving you a 4K 30 mode, apparently a dynamic 4K 60, which means it's not going to be 4K all the time. Doesn't mean it's not going to be a beautiful game. It's just not going to be 4K all the time. That's pretty much it. It's just going to be a better looking game. They're adding some things to it. They changed one of the characters' faces. They changed the original Spider-Man face, which is cool. Whatever. But honestly, that's it. Other than that, you got games like Demon Souls. That's coming out. You know what I mean? Which is a cool game. It's a Dark Souls kind of game. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You had a game like Bloodborne that was out there too. And Demon Souls might be worth that to you, but if it's gonna be on PlayStation 4 too, like the rumors have been saying, I haven't done my research on it to confirm it. But if it's gonna be on PlayStation 4 too, then you playing an old game from your PS3 on your PS4, and you're gonna play it again. You're gonna spend $400 minimum to play it again on your new console. Old games.
Especially when you're doing it and you say you're doing it over.
Nothing wrong with that, but this is the reason why people are saying that's why I'm buying the console. Oh, I'm buying it for Spider-Man. Oh, I'm buying it for these games that have timed exclusives right now. That, again, Microsoft owns ZeniMax, and you have a year exclusive on Godfall and what's the other game? Deathloop? Who cares? We'll get them in a year, and that hype is going to be built right back up for those games.
Yep.
Sony's main play needs to just be getting games on PC. So I'm telling you right now, if something doesn't change within the next 3 years, Sony might have to pull out.
I don't think they'll pull out. I think they'll just end up being like second wheel, third wheel, like the second or third option.
They're going to become the next Dreamcast.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
if they keep going, if they keep sticking with their ideology
but
right
again,
now.
you can't knock them because if Microsoft came out of nowhere and flexed their muscles and dropping D's, bro, what can you do?
Keep making good games, I guess. Be the only thing you can really do. Keep making good games.
And they know that. These people know. These motherfuckers over here got. Why you think they?
It take one game though to not go the way it's supposed to.
What, for Xbox?
No, for PlayStation. That's what I'm. That's what I'm saying.
You think it'll take one game for it not to work for them to go down?
Well, I mean, no, not literally, but I'm saying it'll take one game not to go the way that they wanted to, that they spend a lot of money on, which I doubt this would happen. But just if we speculating and shit, take one game that they spend a lot of money on, really invested into, and flops, for them to really feel that
need to do something.
What are we gonna do? And they don't have the money to pull them out of that situation. It's just like these PlayStation 5s, brother. If these PlayStation 5s come out and they're fucked up, they start overheating.
They already bulky.
They start overheating and shit, bro.
They charging you $100 for a disc drive.
If they have a problem, it's gonna be rough. And it's gonna be fucked up because I don't want Sony to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Because it's competition. Even though Xbox don't see you as competition. Even though Microsoft don't see Sony as competition. It's okay. They are still competitive. They're still competitors. It's fine. We'll play.
Why they're not?
We'll play
They're
imaginary.
not considering them competitors because they're not trying to touch the same 4 services on the same type of level that Microsoft is.
They're not competitors because they're not in the same fucking bracket.
That's it. They gotta be because they was here first. We can't see him.
I mean, as far as gaming,
we can't act like PlayStation ain't come out the woodworks and knock some motherfuckers up on their backs.
I mean,
they came out the woodworks.
They've been doing it.
So they got some money. But then again, it also depends. See, they got a lot to deal with. They got that car out there. That car got to get ready to do something soon. That money got to come back for them. This money from the PlayStation got There ain't no competition. What is it? How is they competition? It was a competition when it was console versus console. That is no longer the case. It's not console versus console no more. The fact that they still approaching this war like it's a console versus console is the whole reason why they say they're not competition.
Right.
They're touching multiple platforms for a service. And on top of that, their console is still next gen, still powerful, still uses, it looks like less equipment to me. Looks like it doesn't use as much material.
The Xbox, right?
The Xbox still looks smaller, still looks powerful, more powerful. I mean, shit, where's the competition at? Games? That's why you see all these PlayStation motherfuckers, because that's all they have. And now look what Sony, look what y'all done did.
And that's
now they say y'all want to talk about games.
That's what's crazy about the console war.
Let's go buy some games.
That's what's crazy about the console war shit. Because if you really want to look, if you're really trying to look at what's the console war is about, it's become more than just the console now. It's been more. It's become more than just about the console. So the fact that y'all are worried about console wars
and y'all being fucking,
y'all thinking wrong already.
Off
top, you thinking wrong.
Which is why the argument with a lot of PlayStation people go that route. And it's just, go look at them. When you listen to them, it goes that route. That's why I be like, it feels like PlayStation niggas are real life like.
It's not Xbox just versus PlayStation anymore.
It's not that.
It's 4 different services versus PlayStation. That's all under Microsoft. Don't forget about what they do on PC. Don't forget about, again.
Them niggas ain't got to sell another Xbox. And they can just sell Windows keys all day.
If they really wanted to, if they wanted to pull out.
And they still straight.
They wanted to pull out. Microsoft doesn't have to be in the gaming business. They don't have to.
But it's a why not? Because who else gonna run this shit?
I mean, no, that's a fact. So the fact that they are and giving Sony a competition is good. That's what's great for gamers.
Because we need them.
Exactly.
We need Sony to fucking be on point.
Exactly.
And be that second option. But with this graduating from consoles to streaming and streaming it on different platforms, ultimately I was having a console, but Amazon fucking around and just come right out the woodwork. Or Microsoft or Samsung. What the fuck? What if you get to the point where your TV got Game Pass?
They're already doing it.
That's what
they're putting xCloud.
PlayStation, what they gonna do for that? You gonna try to throw yours on there too? You gotta get your service running first. I'm talking about consistent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some haters.
They gotta
like
get
Xbox
there.
Is doing.
Yeah, they gotta get there
Game,
with the services wise. They ain't there.
No,
you know what I'm saying? These gonna take them, and you need time to show that you're there. Right. So you might have changed it up recently, but that don't mean that you're there.
Right.
Well,
I just want to say.
Damn.
Sony, hey. I got a bad ass.
Damn. Well, shit. Well, how long are you recording? How long are you recording?
Like an hour. It just don't.
Let's see. I know you were about to say something else. I know you were about to say something else. I knew it. But yeah, man. So I mean, we talked about who Microsoft could buy. We talked about Spider-Man. We talked about the user interface situation, which I don't really care about.
I like it, but they need to take all that extra shit off. Just make it simple. Be simple. Just be all the way simple. Which I wish Xbox would do, by the way. I wish they would dumb that shit down and simplify.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Kind of like how it was back in the day. Kind of how it was back in the day.
Sliders was not where it was at.
No, okay, I get
We just need some widgets that pop up and you do what you need to do. I actually don't mind it.
I don't mind it though.
But I'm not on Xbox anyway.
Yeah, you've been off of Xbox for last couple months. Been on PC. Since you put that bit together, it's just been on. You just been on PC. That's why I be on it half the time. I don't see you online. You know what I'm saying? Well, half the time I don't be on for real recently.
I'm on
kind of crazy. I do want to talk about what we working on, but I did say earlier that I wanted to talk about Why I'm not buying an Xbox Series X at launch.
Yeah.
It's because of the reasons we just talked about earlier. I can play on PC. I have a One X, and I can play xCloud. I have Game Pass Ultimate. I'm not hard pressed to get the new console.
Yeah.
I'll get it when I want to get it. Really, I'll get it when I can afford to get it. Honestly, at this point, just to keep it honest. And it is what it is. But I don't have to upgrade.
I'm gonna wait, bro. You know me, I might wait till next. Because you know, like I already said, I feel like they're gonna drop another version. Mm-hmm. I feel like they're gonna do it in a year. You think too? So I was gonna wait a year. Because I feel like PS5 gonna drop a Slim next year. Mm-hmm. And I feel like Xbox might do something because they can't let them just drop a whole system. They just have the whole quarter just to make money by themselves. And you know how the shit works.
No, that's right. Yeah.
They gonna drop something to do. Feel me? But it might work like the S, but it's the X.
So you gonna hold on? You gonna hold on to your One X and just stay on PC? Hop on the One X whenever you need to use it.
I'm gonna need to use it.
I'm just saying as an example. I mean, but that's another point that a lot of people make too. Oh, I don't need to get an Xbox. I mean, that's
I mean, and just to the degree, it's all about preference. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll probably get one when I eventually get different cribs, put it in the living room or my room or something.
Okay, yeah.
But as of right now, I don't need that. I got the S in there, you know what I mean? I don't put no things. So whenever I get tired of the S, or whenever I do switch over, I'll probably upgrade. But right now, I don't need it because I have no 10 Plus for the Game Pass.
You got a PC that push that power, and that money that you're gonna use. You're talking about upgrading the graphics cards.
Yeah.
You want to get the 3080s.
Yeah, at 500, I get the 3080. You know what I mean? That much more of a beast. That's why I'm waiting a year. That gives me time. By the time I get that 3080, you know what I'm saying? If I got like a band or so to play with, I might spend, you know what I mean?
Just to do it. Yeah, bro. Just to have it.
Like, I gotta have some money stuff before I drop 500.
Yeah, I'll probably get it. Probably more so, maybe around tax time. Maybe
even when I got the money, I don't know because I ain't gonna really need it. And me personally, I like how my X looks. I like my X. Xbox One X. It's black, small. I'm a simple dude, simple, powerful, straight to the point.
Could get a Series X. It's better than the One X.
Yeah.
I mean, the Series
S. It's a little wider. You know what I'm saying?
No, Series S is smaller than that.
The Series S.
It's smaller than the One X.
If you want to upgrade.
I mean,
but
honestly, in the next 2 years, you don't need a fucking.
I need the S. I mean, the Xbox Series X, same size as or smaller than the X.
I don't think that's
Xbox One X. Next year.
You see how big your computer? You see how big?
I mean, because technically they went this way, it went up. Technically they can. They just go down and spread out a little bit. They can.
I mean,
but
they might fix something out to try to bring it down a little bit, or whatever.
Because not everybody might not want that square.
I know one thing they could do.
I know you can turn it.
I know one thing they can do.
But I don't want that. I'm more of a thin. Like, to me, I like the PS4 Pro.
One thing they might do.
That
one thing they might do is just take out the disc tray of the One X and just make all digital One X. I can see them doing that.
Yeah.
Within like the next year. Maybe 2. An all digital One X. Same console, just no disc drive. Because they don't have that now. They just have the Series S.
What would the price point be?
$400
for a Series S?
Yeah, just to be petty. For like, I don't know what it'd be called. Series Y? I don't know.
A series? You talking about the Series S without the?
No, the Series X without the disc drive.
Oh, without the disc drive. Oh, same price.
Because like the Series S is,
because they probably made all their money by then. They gonna understand.
The Series S is discless, but it's less powerful. I'm talking. I want a Series S with Series X that doesn't have a disc drive.
That's what
I might make it like $50 cheaper.
I don't give a fuck what you do, but that's what I want. I want it digital. Because I don't buy CDs. I don't pop DVDs in my shit. I don't do that. And I need it kind of slim. And that'll make me be like, ooh.
I think I might get a CD drive for my PC though, just to be better. Never know.
Yeah.
Never know. Just to be better. Just for it to be there. No, I do want to get there's a thermal monitor that you can get on your for the front of your PC is like an LCD screen that lets you know your temps and all that.
Oh
shit.
no, that's dope.
That's just pretty.
I
dope.
get some shit like that.
But yeah, man. Honestly, to be completely real,
My hand itching.
say less. But to be real, you don't have to upgrade. You don't have to. It's gonna be a couple
If you had
years.
an S. If you had an Xbox One S, yeah.
Yeah, if you got an Xbox One S, you do need to upgrade.
For all the kids that's out
I'm
there.
not gonna lie to you. You need
all the
you need
kids
to-
that got the S, you gotta get off of them.
Yeah, you need to. If you don't have a 1X, you need to upgrade. Because yeah, man, I want you to at least have a decent experience.
You need to be able to tap that 60.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you need to be able to tap that 60. That 1X is gonna be the closest you can get to it. I mean, it's gonna be at 1080p, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe probably less than that. As long as it looks decent, it'll still be worth doing. But yeah, at least get a Series X, man. Or at least, you know what I'm saying? But that's what the options out there. Xbox All Access, whatever it takes, you know what I mean? But like you, I mean, I got a PC, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like as long if there's games that are gonna come out on PC, I'm gonna play them. And right now, Xbox seems like they're gonna put out games on both systems.
sides.
So as long as they stay on both systems, I might stay PC because that was my thing before. I couldn't stay. It looked like something I was gonna be really into, like Outriders.
Yeah.
Like Outriders.
Yeah.
That shit looks really dope.
Gonna try it out.
I'm gonna try.
That look like something I play.
It's not. I don't think it's gonna be in Game Pass, but I'm gonna buy it because it looks hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It looks really dope, and I want to play it. I'm gonna take a chance. Now, if it ends up being ass, I'm gonna flame it up.
Yeah.
Especially since we got a platform now, I'm gonna flame that shit the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you don't have to upgrade. It's not at a point where you have to upgrade. At least if you have a 1X, you don't have to. You got a PC, you don't have to, and that's okay too. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have people out there that are gonna have their Series X and they're gonna show you what it can do and everything else. But everything that these new consoles are doing, if you have a decent PC, if you've invested into your ecosystem, that's what's crazy about it. Is I'm still using their service, so I'm still on Xbox.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what matters to me because I can still get those, boom, I can still get those achievements and I can still get, so it still connects and that's what matters to me. So, yeah, man, you don't have to buy a launch. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, man, you corny if you don't buy a launch. Oh, I mean, but if you want to take out, you know what I'm saying? You want to pay $25, $35 for it, do it. Why not? It's solid. And it's cheaper than buying it up front. Why wouldn't you do it? Kind of be a fool not to do it. You're paying less money over time. Why would I say no to that? That's dope. These new consoles aren't for me. The new consoles are for who Microsoft is trying to pull in. And they offered you 4 different ways. But Xbox has already told you that it's not just about the console anymore. They said that in 2017. It's not just about the console anymore. Y'all weren't listening to that. Even before that, they tried to tell you early. And again, y'all wasn't trying to hear that. And look where we are now. That'd be my whole point with it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I just, people, you cap for people who don't pay you. You cap for people who aren't offering you the best possible service that you can get. And hopefully they get to that point. But you can't cap for them. You got to be like, yo, yeah, that's just some ass. That's just some bullshit. It's just ass.
And I
you
still
can't
don't like y'all.
You
We'd
can't
rather
cap.
hear that than
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't cap for a UI.
Yeah.
Don't cap for exclusives. Because that's not what it is no more. It's not about exclusives. Sure, if you want to say exclusive matters, they do. Sure.
even then what exclusive.
But at this point, exclusives don't matter if you don't have hundreds of millions of people buying your exclusives. And last time I checked, 20 million people? Yeah, that's a good sale on a game. Let's just use that as an average metric, which really it probably is an average. 20 million people buy one game. Let's say 20 million people bought Spider-Man. That's 20 million people out of the 140 million consoles that you have out there. Like, come on. What conversation are we really having?
Exactly.
That's not even 10%. That's not even 10% of your player base.
So, again, exclusives. What? I don't know what exclusives.
It's about the
I wanna know what exclusives.
It's about the variety. It's about the options. It's about giving you access. That's what the next gen is about. The speeds, the load times,
all of that is not new.
Giving you quick resume, which a lot of the casuals are gonna like. A lot of everyday people are gonna like the quick resume shit. I don't care about quick resume. Quick resume is an ass thing to me. I don't want another game running in the background when I'm playing a different game. If my game is gonna boot up mad quick anyway, why am I gonna keep games up? Background? No, but maybe that's just because of a habit that I've always built on PC, of being on PC for so long. You know what I'm saying? I've always been around PCs. It hasn't been always a gaming PC, but I've always been around PCs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just a force of habit, but I don't know. I don't see the point in it. For me, it's not gonna do nothing for me. But it's cool that it's there. You know what I mean? And there's so many options, so much access that's about to be given to a lot of people, and that's what matters. 2.2 billion is the number.
Like them kids that can't afford a $300 or $500.
And there's kids that are like that.
I can hop on my mama old iPhone 8 and I'm in there. I can hop on her old
I got a controller.
iPhone 10. I'm in there.
Yeah. That shit matters.
Not the mobile game. No, the actual game.
Yeah.
And when niggas see that, when them start seeing that, they see how the games, because they look and feel different. I've played.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, mobile gaming is dead now. It's gonna be dead. This shit don't even feel right no more. Now that you can get Game Pass and be playing Gears of War with that, like, I don't know how the fuck they pulled that shit off.
It's only gonna get better.
I can just be 100. And like, it almost damn near feel like my console's in my hand.
Damn near. Yeah.
Like,
close.
It don't feel mobile at all.
Yeah.
Like the movement of it, or none of that shit.
Especially if you got the fucking Kishi or you got some external players.
Like you real life you got your Xbox right here. Nigga, I'm wall bouncing and shit. All type of shit.
Yeah.
Then y'all go play Call of Duty Mobile. You can feel it. It's like, oh hell no.
Yeah.
It's dead.
It don't even feel the same.
It's dead now. Only thing that probably feel good on mobile right now is probably Fortnite. And I ain't even try that. But Fortnite, they really, they take care of their mobile side and they game.
Fortnite do it.
They take care of their mobile, they on PC, console. That game running.
Fortnite makes sure you got access.
You running on that portion.
That's another thing people.
Besides that game though, every other game to me is dead.
For the most part right now, yeah.
Like if you want to play a shooter game, yeah. If it ain't Fortnite, I'm telling you, and you got Game Pass, and it's hitting.
A Warzone because it's free right now.
Well, I don't think you can play.
Oh no,
Warzone
you can't. Not yet, at least.
Not yet.
I don't think.
But they got Call of Duty Mobile, so they're not gonna.
I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying.
You feel what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
That's what
they
I'm
might
saying.
though. They might.
That shit feel different.
Yeah.
Like mobile, like because now that you know that for the kids that know, like when they get it, and you feel you know how Warzone plays.
Right.
So if you get Game Pass and you playing games and you want to go play Call of Duty, to me, I think consciously they're gonna be like, damn. Because you're gonna have to go to the mobile version, and then that shit is all trash.
Yeah.
The graphics look different. Running on the same, my Note 10 Plus.
That's because your phone's not really running in the screen.
Exactly. Like I don't know how they pulled that shit off, but that shit worked, and that shit's gonna.
They got a stream phone. They have a streaming phone.
That shit's gonna fuck with a lot of these games that's on. Nobody's been saying that. The mobile games, they're about to die. Somebody about to get a lot of these whack ass mobile games are about to be history.
It's either that or they're gonna really step their game up.
I don't see it. Because how you gonna compete with somebody that got shit that's supposed to be for a console and on PCs and they able to put that shit on your phone? Yeah, I mean, you can design a game for your phone. I mean, you see Fortnite do it.
Genshin Impact has done it too.
They on
it's not on Xbox.
They on mobile?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, I gotta check that. I ain't seen that shit.
Yeah, it's only.
So okay, so they've done it, but how does it look? How does it feel?
Crispy as fuck.
On the phone?
But it's because it's an anime game.
Oh.
So it's kind of easier to. I mean, of course, it's gonna look better.
I know
on
what you
PC.
mean. It's easy on the eyes. With
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
graphics.
with the art style.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a lot. They were able to pull it. Now, if this was like fucking.
And that's why I like the same thing like
Warzone.
Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? Fortnite got that animated.
Pretty
so
much.
You can make that look smooth on both ends. What about all them other games?
Nah.
Like, nigga, Call of Duty Mobile. To me, that shit dead. That shit gonna be dead. Nobody wanna play that shit now.
If they bring it over here.
You might as well go on here. That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought console, this is what I thought back in the day. I thought consoles, was trying to take and get a hold of the mobile people, right? But instead of them niggas coming to, like, cause I need PlayStation to be on this shit too.
Yeah.
They need to have their shit running crispy to give people options. And I figured if Xbox and Sony did that shit, mobile gaming dead. What are you gonna download? Cause at this point, shit, I got Xbox exclusive hand. I got the PlayStation exclusive hand, whatever you want to call it. I got access to both. No matter where I go, I got access to my Xbox and my PlayStation.
That shit would be a dope feeling.
You feel me?
That's
so
dope.
Boom.
That'd be so dope.
If they doing it like that, shit, ain't no more mobile games. What Call of Duty do a mobile game for? When they can just stream it, you know what I'm saying? Boom. And you got,
especially when things getting to a certain point.
And it's gonna get there. That's what I'm saying. Like this, that's
the main thing that's all.
We're in like the second, third step of this shit of digital.
Well, I'm saying probably like the second phase.
Like
in the third phase.
Beginning, either way. First quarter, still in the first quarter. This next quarter's about to hit. They gonna tackle that. They gonna get it to the point where that shit running smooth, ain't no lagging, no input lag, no none of that. All you need is a phone that can run.
They get into that. That's gonna be
what mobile game is gonna be alive besides Fortnite? And at that point, Fortnite probably just stay there. That'll be the main game. Like at this point, mobile gaming, I feel like would be dead.
That'd be fucking wild. People playing Mortal Kombat 11 on your phone.
On your phone, not the mobile app. And I play Mortal Kombat on the app.
Yeah,
you feel me? It ain't the same as if you playing it on. If you got that bitch streaming on your shit. That shit next level. That's what I'm talking about.
Pull out the phone. I'm about to beat your ass.
Nigga, I'll beat your ass on break, nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga. Sign in, nigga.
That would put the game on his head. On his head.
And we need PlayStation. That's what I'm saying. It can't just be Xbox.
Yeah. It can't be.
It gotta be.
Because if you let Xbox run the show, best believe
they gonna get shitty.
They gonna do some bullshit. At some point. Unless Phil Spencer is just on game right now and he just know what he's doing.
No bullshit. Don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know that nigga like that.
We don't know.
But one thing I can say,
he's making some good plays.
Yeah, my dog is making plays. He making some plays now. He coaching.
Oh shit,
he's
Nick Saban right now.
Yeah, nah, Nick Saban caught that Rona. Don't call him Nick. Yeah, that nigga, he Bill Belichick. Feel me?
Nick Saban be winning though.
Shit, be winning. Phil just got here. Nick, you can't call him Nick then, because Nick been winning.
That's true.
Nah. Shit, man. We about an hour 30 in, bro. Might as well take a little break.
That was a good conversation.
I think that was a decent.
That was good. We touched on a lot of topics. Got a little emotional. I wouldn't say emotional, but we got deep into them. And I like it. I feel like that was a good episode. A little bit about what we're working on, man. We just, again, continue to get our setups and stuff straight. Days we're recording, as some may notice, we are recording on a Friday night. We started wanting to do Friday because I feel like we felt like the energy was just better, and it just made more sense. Again, have the weekend to yourself. We work through the week or whatever the case, and have that weekend off. You know what I'm saying? You hit it hard all week, and then boom, weekend. I feel like that shit is just clutch. Things might change as we progress forward. We do have some things going on. We're looking at making some changes. So, other than that, continuously just trying to build up content. I'm trying to game and stream when I can. Right now, I'm just trying to get clips and stuff downloaded. Other than that, man, for those who've been sticking it out and have been paying attention, looking, I appreciate y'all. Right now, we're taking a break from Buzzsprout. We're gonna go straight up to SoundCloud, do things a little differently, go completely free with it. and we're gonna go to SoundCloud, and we're gonna still do YouTube. So those are gonna be the two places we're gonna go live at, and just keep doing it like that. Just build up the backlog, and then I'm gonna try to start downloading the podcast to my channel, just to double up the content. Or maybe we might just make it Lucrative forever, just a straight channel that we can make to just put everything there. We're still working on different things, and other than that, man, I might try to start getting some people, because we were thinking about doing a podcast in separate spots, just so we can play the game while we podcasting, be in parties and whatnot. I feel like that would give it a different take, because then I could just invite people to the party, and then we can have a conversation like that. Include your audio and everything, and I feel like that would be pretty dope. That's just something that we've been thinking about. Other than that, it's just playing games, trying to catch up on my backlog, man. Right now, I'm gonna try to finish up Doom, because I don't want to. I'm probably about halfway through it. I don't want to just play it and then not stop playing it. I hate when I do that shit. Get caught up in fucking Call of Duty, playing other multiplayer games. But that's what I'm gonna be working on.
I'm about to fuck up besides.
$5 by the yeah, that shit good. I'm gonna run
I
through
haven't
Origins.
ran through a good.
I'm gonna run through Origins.
Yeah, see, I haven't ran through a good Assassin's Creed in so long.
Might need to run through Odyssey too when you get your finish up Odyssey. You only have it on Xbox? You can't PC, because I think it's completely different.
I don't know.
It might be something to look into. Either way, again, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. That's for sure. This is the Lucrative Forever podcast, man. This is your boy Still Rain. I Still Rain. On all platforms, man. The T is a 7 and Still. And then I Be Naker God, otherwise known as LeNaker James. That's what the name was. I Be Naker God is his gamer tag.
Yeah, that's my gamer tag, man.
LeNaker James is what he is on YouTube.
That's who I am. Yeah,
and he'll switch it up on Twitter too here soon. He's a Kuminati right now on Twitter. Other than that, y'all, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Much love. Go ahead and crank the music up on them. And then we're gonna hit the end scene. Don't turn it up all the way and blast the eardrums out.
Got you.
I appreciate y'all. Much love.